So guys, I am dual streaming. If you hear me talking to somebody and they're not here, chat. But there's like adults that have like a straight up phobia of clowns. I said I don't mind clowns, but I really like the spooky ones. So Bobbins the clown, she deserves to be famous. Like she does. She's a great scare actor. Like, and she like most people that work in haunted houses, if they see somebody that comes through and they're like really extra scared, those are the people that they will pick on the most. Like the best thing you can do when you walk through a haunted house is just be like, even if they scare you, because you're no fun to mess with. If they're out and about and they see you, oh yeah, they're gonna come fuck with you. Like that's just how it is. Like they like that. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. Like I said, I'm excited even more now that I know I don't need to buy anything for it. Like I have everything I need. So I'm like, cool. You know what I mean? It's a little early on to start getting excited about it. But you know what? This is spooky season. This is like my favorite time of year. Halloween's my favorite holiday. I get so hyped for it. Like I don't know. And then I said normally when I stream, I will or when I do the haunted house, I will stream like set up, break down, all that stuff in between, and then you guys like I said last year, you guys came and sat with me. Like I don't want to necessarily show. I would love to be able to show kids costumes and whatnot, but I'm not trying to show like other people's kids on my live stream. And so I'll normally just kind of like sit out front with it. I'll have like my costume on, and then I'm so excited. The dog got his costume, but like I'll sit there and kind of like talk to the kids and get to talk to the parents and all that stuff. And I said but that chick the 1 year, like I said, she now there were a couple. So okay, kids were already scared enough of clowns just by it, right? They're even more scared now that there's a thing called Terrifier. Like I mean, but it's pretty. Come up, if you want to come up, come on up. But like it's pretty synonymous with haunted houses. Like at some point you're gonna come across a clown. Just because everybody knows that there's such a big phobia of it. Like my daughter had a blanket out the 1 year and she was sitting on the ground and it was a blanket and it had it on it, like the movie It. And like there were kids that wouldn't even walk on it to come get candy. Like they were like, I'm like, okay, I'll bring it to you. Like kids are petrified of clowns. And like I said, a lot of adults are too, which I just think is kind of funny. I'm like, it's a human in there, bro. It's what I said. It's nice. Like they don't want to like scare the kids like crazy, but they will give them like a little jolt. You know what I mean? Like a little, And I said the kids, a lot of them know that I do it every year now, so they like consistently have come back. Like they're getting to the point where they like look for me, look to see if the haunted house is happening. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's my holiday. I prefer Halloween. I don't know. I like Halloween. It's fun. It's fun to, be scared. Like I dig that stuff. So, what? And Bugsy got his costume, didn't you? Didn't you? It's a pumpkin. It's got a little pumpkin head on top of it. We will see if he actually wears the hat. But so he's gonna sit out front, and him gonna hang out with all the kids, and you're gonna make so many friends. He's popular. I bought him, I think the first year I had him, I bought him, he was a bacon costume, right? And he was really, like, just straight up tripped out by the fact that the thing would hang low, right? Like, it hung over his head and it kind of was like this. And so I'm sitting here the one night and I've decorative vases. Like, what are you painting? I'm doing a Medusa, Jose. Yeah, I'm doing a Medusa. But so he comes out and he's got the bacon down over his head, and I think that he assumed that because he couldn't see like me, I couldn't see him. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? I'm looking. This motherfucker went to go lift his leg on one of my decorative vases. Hi, what's your name? Hold on, Mike, right? Am I seeing that right? I said I put it way too far away from me. But I was like, Bugsy, what the hell are you doing? And he stopped and he was like, oh shit. Like he thought he was like a ninja. Will you be my mommy? I'm good on all that. I'm good on that. Do you also tattoo? I do practice skins, but I've never actually like done human skin. Like just straight up, just never done it. And so, but I have been practicing a little bit. Like I don't know that I'll ever do anything with it, but I just thought it was kind of fun. Is that yes, no? A no's a no. Yeah, straight up, dude. A no's a no. That wasn't like up for like, oh, well, maybe let me think about it. No, no, no. I'm good on all that. I'm good on all that. Like, I'm good on all that. Here we go. What are you doing? You make it hard for me to paint. You make it hard for me to paint. Hush. You make it hard for me to paint. And I said, guys, welcome through. Here, question. If I turn it up to volume 4, is it too loud? Alexa, volume 4. Is it too loud? Like, can you guys still hear me? I don't want to blow everybody's eardrums out, but I do like to jam out while I paint. So listen, everybody's more than welcome in here, even with their weird ass questions. Like, your hair is pretty. Oh, thank you, Mr. J. I appreciate you. Is that too loud? Alexa, volume 3. Is it too loud? Just let me know. Like I said, I feel like they need like a level 3.5, like somewhere in between like quiet and loud. See how low it is now? I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm glad everybody can hear me. I guess I should put my earphones in at some point. I have found that I don't know, I'll just be forgetting. It's good. Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it, guys. Everybody, we're all having a good day. I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, it's just the other chat. Make sure, because I said the ones that I use the most are TikTok and YouTube. But so make sure you have me followed on those. But I will try other sites here and there, just kind of jump around some. So I hope everybody is having an amazing day. I said it has been a kick-ass day so far. I feel like anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the rose. Darkwing, how you doing, guys? Welcome through. Here we go. Tap the screen. Welcome to my live stream where I just sit and make noises at y'all. All right. So I said I do virtual painting classes, right? And I like it. And I'm not talking shit. Believe me, that is not what I'm saying. But I do all ages, right? And I'm not talking about anybody today or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times, like, I've definitely had those times where, like, sometimes they don't want to be there. Like, sometimes they just don't want to do this. Like, art is, like, their parents' idea. Like, something like that. Sometimes it just... And I said, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they'll find other stuff that they're, like, into. You know what I mean? But I'm like, okay. I mean, sometimes people come back, sometimes they don't. There's a lot of people in the world that want to take, like, one class, and that's it. And so in one class, I can give, like, the basis of it, and then people can just kind of sit back and practice it. But at the end of the day, what makes anybody better at doing anything is practice. Like, I don't think I'm the best at everything in the world. Like, Lord knows. Like, I'm short and I'm chubby. Like, I can't be the best at everything. But anything that you do, like, people think that they just get up and they're like, oh, you know what? I want to go be an Olympic gymnast. Like, hey, right? You got to kind of have some realistic expectations. I'm 44 years old. Or, I'm sorry, I'm 45 now. I'm not going to be an Olympic gymnast. I can want it. I can... But most of those people, are like 13 years old, right? And they've been in gymnastics since they were like 4. You know what I mean? So anything that you do, if you do it for long enough and you're consistent with it, you're going to get better at it. And that's just how it goes. So he said, that's all I really try to do is give people like the basis of it. So that way they can kind of build upon it from there if they want to. I said, I've been working on my portraits a lot lately. I was talking earlier about a guy that I seen it the other day, and I got to review it. Like, I have some tattoo fails. I have some that just didn't work out. Some that did. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. Like I said, my skin rejects ink a lot. Somebody in the chat had told me it was from, but I've had like tattoos from like all sorts of different people at this point in my life. Like, it's not been one consistent tattoo artist. It's been like a whole bunch of them. So, but that's just kind of how it is. It's like, you know, it just doesn't like to stay. I don't know. So, my body has to make it a little bit more difficult. So it just depends. Let's see. But that's how it is with everything. Like, it depends on where you get it. It depends on what you're getting. You know, a lot more ink can be hard to grasp on. So what do you guys think? Alexa, volume 4. Oh, thanks, Mr. J. Here, let me put a follow back on it. Is it too loud? No, I don't want to do a flash goal. What is it doing? There we go. Ah! Why does it keep wanting to do that? I'm trying to click it. Hold on. Jay, we're going to get this. We're going to make this happen. I'm way too far away from my screen. Like I'm real short. There you go. So yeah, if I they were why does it want to keep doing this? Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Is it too loud? Alexa, volume 3. Look, and then see, I had it pulled up, Jay, and then I accidentally clicked it down. Yeah, that's how it goes. I follow back, guys. I love it when people follow me, unless it's in person. If it's in person, I get like, pretty weirded out over it. But if it's online, by all means, follow away. And I said, I have a ton of social media. I love to go live. I love hanging out and talking to people and just getting to, I don't know, this is, for me, this is very much like an outlet. Like just like there's a lot of other people that love the live stream just because it's an outlet. It's a time that you can come and just kind of have like conversation. There's a lot of like stay-at-home moms on TikTok and all that stuff because they crave social interaction with people that are older than like 5. You know what I mean? They want to be around other humans so that way they remember they're an adult and like all that stuff. I'll never forget. I had one time, right? My daughter was like real little. Like she was in her potty training phase, right? And I went to a job interview, and I think it was for like ING Direct, like some really big company. Like I used to do, believe it or not, we used to do business finance. And I hated it. I hated it desperately. The money was good, the benefits were good, but yeah, I absolutely detested it. I would have to sit in the car like every day and like pep talk myself. Like I knew I got X amount of days off a year. I knew I had X amount of PTO time. I know that I had X amount of I had X amount of like. I knew that I could do this, right? And they made it way too easy to call out. Like you don't have to call and like try to get somebody to fill your shift. So I would have days where I just straight up wouldn't feel like going to work. I'd get dressed. Okay, you're gonna do it. Come on, go to work, go to work, go to work. And then I would sit in the parking lot, and this is how I knew it was not for me. I would sit in the parking lot and call out of work. Like I liked it enough. I like working with customers. Like I like, helping people with their problems. But some people, especially when you're on the phone, some people, so you have like, I said I worked in fraud for a little bit, right? And people would just like, you're like, no, I'm trying to help you. Like I'm trying to help you get what's going on. And I understand people were just mad. You know what I mean? I understand people were just mad and you're the person that's representing, but at the same time, you're like, dude, I'm trying to help you out. Like, it's not like, I did customer service too for like a whole bunch of banks, and it's okay. It's a bad job. It just wasn't for me. Like, it's kind of like when you work like with the internet. Like, people will say like just awful things just because. See, I said somebody would call in. I had this one guy, and I remember him because he was super nice. Like he was a super nice dude. It was the extra high, like they had their normal fraud department, and they had like I forget what it was called, like the executive fraud department, where it was like everybody that had accounts that were at least 100,000. So like at least that was what was in their account. So I said I did for Bank of America and Discover Card, and this is like a long time ago, but it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I remember the one time there was like this guy, and he called in, right, and I felt so bad for him, but I'm sitting there thinking like this motherfucker, he was like, hi, I'm down in Disney World. Yeah, me and my family have been on a month-long vacation, and I'm like, what goes on a month-long vacation? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, who goes on a month-long? Okay, if they can afford it, so I'm not judging. I'm just like, okay, he obviously owns something because there's no way any other job would let him take a month off. I'm not gonna be here for a month. So yeah, you're gonna have to find somebody to cover my shifts. Like, nah. And he hadn't used, I think it was like Discover, like back in the day, he hadn't used his Discover card in a while. And like I was sitting there looking at his account because he's like, hey, we're down in Disney. He goes, I pulled out my Discover card that I keep for emergencies, just, and it's not working. I just want to make sure everything's okay. Like I said, we're traveling. This is the first time. And I went back in the notes on the account, and here it was somebody, I forget, I think it was either his son or his daughter. He had a daughter who, it was either a son or a daughter that had issues with substances, and had literally racked up $30,000 worth of debt in a month. Because I'm like looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. Like normally once it gets flagged, that's it. But there have been cash advances taken. There have been shit bought. Like I mean, all sorts of stuff. And he's like, wait, that's not possible. Like wait, how is it possible? Like what? No, that's not possible. We've been gone for a month. Like I haven't been around there at all. And I don't think he necessarily. This is when substances were kind of like certain substances were still kind of new. Like I said, this is a while ago. So people didn't really do stuff like that. Like I don't know. I don't want to blame the substances totally, but just saying at that point in time, it wasn't really like well known. I'm old, so like, and so he's talking to me. And I'm like looking at all the notes on his account. And I'm like, holy shit, this dude. Like I said, in a month, and that's why I was like, wait a minute, because I'm looking at the notes, and here somebody went in and showed their ID, right? Showed their ID and got the card unlocked. They went to it was somebody that like knew, let's put it this way, somebody close enough that they knew passwords, they knew, you know, what their security codes were, they knew social security number. Like I had to verify like everything at that point because I'm like, wait a minute, this account's been, oh, thank you, Rob, I appreciate you, but so somehow like they had, man, I'm like, I can't even think of anything I could spend $30,000 on, like in a month. Like maybe I'm cheap. I don't know, but like that's a lot of money to spend in a month. Oh, I'm good, Rob. How are you, baby? But yeah, it's a lot of fucking money to spend in a month, you know. So they had like a balance, but he said he kept it on there rotating typically, and it was to like help with his credit score. He's like, I own my business. Like when you're working in fraud, you get to know a lot about people over the phone because they will relaxing in bed. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Is it nap time? And so I said I'm like looking at all these notes on the account, and here somebody had gone into a store to use it, had like the same last name as him, like everything. Like I work a crazy job. What do you work? Third shift? Oh, work third shift's awful. Third shift awful. But you like never feel like you got sleep. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. What typically is like a work day for you? Like what if it's overnight, like that in itself will just wear your ass out. Like just I'm here instead of being at home in a grave digger. Are you really? That's so. When you think about it this way, it's a quiet job. That's my big joke for the day. See, he's a grave digger. So that's quiet because you know it's graveyard. Just saying. But I didn't say it was a great joke, okay? But it was there nonetheless. Yeah, it was there nonetheless. I'm gonna give myself props where I can. But yeah, so I like, but I mean, this was just a lot. Like I said, the person had gone into a store to use the credit card, and it had declined because the fraud department already put 70-hour weeks. Oh my gosh, and they're overnight. They don't got anybody else that wants to dig a hole, so they're gonna work you to death. Like, no pun intended. But I'm just saying. I think it would take me. I think honestly, I think I could do it. Like, I don't want to like be in a hole in the middle of the night. Like, I think I would probably panic for a little bit. But like I said, like you gotta like lower them in, right? Like somebody else does that. You just gotta make the hole for them. And it doesn't, like, I'm sure it's tiring as fuck, but I mean, if you're somebody that really doesn't like coworkers, I mean, 70 hours, man. You're like, can we hire just an extra person? I need some time off. Like, a lot of times when people do, the one that I've never done is swing shift. Have you guys ever done a swing shift? I don't know that I could handle it. Like straight up, like it's where you'll work like 3 days, right? For anybody that doesn't know, it's 3 days, and it'll be like during the day for like 12 hours, and then you'll get like 4 days off, and then you'll have 4 days on, like at night. Like it's this shift that swings back and forth. You're either going from days to nights or nights to day, vice versa. You know, all that stuff. But you get, but still, just from changing your schedule like that, you don't really like you might be sleeping, but that doesn't mean that you're necessarily sleeping. I'm like, I don't even think that should be legal. I don't think, I'll be real, I don't think the one job that should be able to work so much is nurses. Like I've had times where I've been down like the ER, down the hospital, right? And they're like, and there's a nurse there and she's complaining about how she's been on a 15-hour shift. When somebody dispenses people medications, but then the worst part is if the nurses make a mistake, it's they're in trouble. You know what I mean? So it's like, but when you were making people work 20-hour shifts, like guess what? I mean, sometimes mistakes are gonna fucking happen. Like, but I don't want to be the one that it happens to. Like, I'm not saying I want anybody to, but I don't want to be the one that happens to. But I think that they should have like legal amounts that like nurses can work. Like I said, people that are like first responders and everything, like they'll have, if there's like a natural disaster, they'll be working like 110 hours a week, and you're like, what? Like, I don't think, I guess natural disasters, like, but either way, mistakes still can be made. So it's like, why not hire people for part time? Like, why not hire people? I do. I think that they should do something different with nurses because there's literally no reason. I went the one day and she was like, yeah, she was like, I've been here for, she said something like, she was like, the last 2 days I have a cot. And she was being for real. They had a nurse's cot in the back of it. Oh, thank you. I was going to say thank you, Nan. I appreciate you. Hold on, let me turn my battles off. I could barely reach the damn things. I was like, I'm going to go on and do battles, and I didn't realize I'd put my camera so far away. So I said, I am doing YouTube and TikTok. I've been dual streaming the last few months, and I've been enjoying it. Question. So I said, I was this morning, I was on some different shit. Like, I don't know. I'm on some different shit like every other day. Like, I just like to talk shit. Like, if somebody, like, asks me something, I would, like, some days I'm just naturally defiant and I want to answer with a question. Like, why is your hair blue? Really? I had somebody the other day that asked me if my hair was natural, and I'm like, listen, I'm pretty sure science would be studying me if I was able to have this type of hair naturally. Like certain questions I know people ask sometimes, like they type out before they think about it, and then they click that send button, and it's out there now. Like, but it's like sometimes I don't mean to be an asshole and make fun of people, but sometimes people make it way too easy. I'm like, are you for real? You're asking me if my hair is natural? Like what? Like okay, yes, it's natural. Like I mean, like what? I was either gonna have like a really amazing story. I'm like, I didn't invent the damn hair color, and I said I've gone into stuff where people are like, oh, you must be a Democrat, and I'm like, I promise you, my hair color has no affiliation with any type of politics. I just decided I wanted to go blue. I like colors. It's normally red. Like I'm like, but I've never had somebody say, "Are you a Republican?" Like because of my red hair. Like, but people will be like, "Are you a Democrat?" And I'm like, or like, I think somebody said call me one day. I think it was actually earlier. Somebody called me typical Democrat trash, and I was like, why? He was like, your hair's blue, and I was like, yeah, like, listen, that's the last thing I was thinking about when I decided to do my hair blue. Like, let's go the color of Democrats. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't. That wasn't even something I thought that I would be asked when deciding to. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's see. Is it Frank? No, what is it? Filter God, right? I'm the queen of Filterland. Right. There we go. And you're so far away, Michael. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Hold on. If I tap anything else, y'all, you guys can just ignore me. Hold on. There we go. All right. Awesome, awesome. Guys, I got to turn this off. Do you guys hear? Hold on. Let me just show you this real quick. Alexa, volume 4. Where are you from? I'm from California. Okay, I'm from Delaware. It's boring here. Listen to this. This band is really well known for doing cover songs. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not one bit of me is like, no. It's gonna get better. I have hope. It didn't. Mm. I was hoping for like, what the fuck? Like, I listen to Alexa play Pop Goes Punk. I listen to this every great once in a while. All Hits Radio on Amazon Music. On Amazon Music. Oh God. What is this? It's a ukulele. Why is this on? Okay. So here's this. Alexa. Alexa, play Fame on Fire radio on Pandora. She don't like to listen to me. My epilepsy's been acting up all day. Just some days are like that, man. I'm so irritated with it. I get, no, why is she still doing this? Alexa, play Pop Goes Punk. Pop Goes Punk by various artists. By various artists. So, like, some of these aren't too bad. Like, some of these I like. Alexa, volume 3. And then there's other ones where I'm like, why? Like, you'll come across somebody that, like, decided they were going to go and cover, like, Taylor Swift song. I'm like, all right, that's not bad. Blink 182 song. Alexa, volume 3. I went to go see, almost got trampled to death at a Blink 182 concert. Yeah, I don't know. And I said the worst part was it was during Silverchair. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Silverchair, like, the anorexic gloves guys. Yeah, that's yeah. Like, and once again, this was like 8 million years ago too. I kind of like this one. It is right. It is Blink 182, isn't it? So this is just various artists covering different songs, but making them in more of a rock and roll style. And I'm like, okay, I fucks with that. But like I said, there are some that I'm just like, what? Why did they make that? Like, quick question, honey. Is it too loud if I turn it up to Alexa, volume 4? Alexa, volume 4. I'm getting hungry. I might go get ready and jump off and make dinner real quick. Like, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I think it's Blink 182. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time in my life I've ever been wrong about something. And it stopped scrolling. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's back to it. But is it too loud? Like I said, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, TikTok lately, they have not been wanting to push me up. Period. Like, I'll have people like coming through, tapping and everything. It's like it's just done. I don't know how I pissed them off so good, but I did. Like, they're definitely pretty mad at me. I think it's because I talk too much shit. Alright, so we're doing this. We're doing this. We're gonna make this happen. I said I like painting because if I fuck up, I can just go back and fix it. No biggie. But see, when I fuck up, I can just go back to fix it. Music sounds perfect. Oh, you're perfect. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Here we go. So I said, we're moving right along, man. This one, I just started this one like a couple of days ago. And I said, it's definitely coming along. Like, I was going to do the underside of the snakes and do scales on the snakes. And then I was like, nah, I'm not doing all that. Like, I've done Medusa paintings before. This one's definitely, and I love the way that they come out. Like, there's a lot of symbolism behind Medusa and all that shit. And I love the way that it comes out. But man, snakes are a pain in the ass. Like, I imagine that tattoo artists get pretty good at doing them after a certain amount of time. This one's what, Jimmy Eat World? Is that right? Sometimes when it's more metal, I like it. I don't know. Doesn't take a lot to entertain me. Right? I think, right? Jimmy Eat World. I would love to know how they came up with that band name. Aw, thank you for the heart, May. I appreciate you. Coastal, you're awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, it was Jimmy Eat World. I mean, this one sounds just like the original. Like, doesn't it? It sounds just like the original. It doesn't seem like it's a more metal version. But that's me. That's, I don't know. Maybe it's a me thing. Like, if I hadn't told you that this was on Pop Goes Punk, would you have realized that? Because I wouldn't have. I'd just be like, oh, like maybe they made like a heavier sounding one. Alexa, play metal music.
Here's some metal
We're
music
gonna
that
go
you
to.
could like on Amazon Music.
Oh, see, I love it. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I said everything helps. Nothing's expected, but it's always 100% appreciated. I take everything that I earn on live and put it back into my small business. So it's definitely been very helpful, you know. Okay. God, I was gonna say, have you guys? I'm sure you guys probably don't. I would love to go see these guys live. Alexa, I am afraid, but like there are these girls, right? And I said I do like tea time kind of first thing in the morning. Shall we say that's really what I should call it, is like tea time. And these women, they just get on my nerves so bad. They literally get on my nerves so bad. The one has tattoos of the girlfriend's face on her face, and they got kids together, and they're just constantly like, pretty much their whole content is trying to push people towards their FO. But it's like fight, like they'll literally break up like once every 4 months. Like anytime the money gets low, they'll break up again. And then people are like, idiots in her chat are like, right, you deserve better. And she's like, yeah, boss babes, I can't watch her, man. Either one or both of them is mentally, and like some people do this like live streaming like it's a show, like it's like a reality TV show. And that's not the way I do my live streams. I would rather just come and be me and let you guys know actually who I am versus doing skits and faking fights. And I'm like, this is weird, man. Like, I don't know. I just can't get into it. Like, I don't think that abuse is something funny to joke about or like something you should write skits about. But that's what they do. Like she accuses her of abusing her, all this other stuff, and then like there's I guess a video going around right now, and like I said, it's just all BS. It's all to get people to their content. You know what I mean? Like the one will post revenge pictures, like you know what I mean, and then she talks. Oh, it's on her Instagram. It's on her IJ. It's on her IJ. And apparently the one video is pretty bad. Like it was, and she's so pretty. Like I'm like, this chick could have anybody. Like she could literally have anybody that she wanted to. But instead, but I'm like, I don't. How do people feel like they're close to people like that? Like how do they? I have live streamers that I have like a relationship with, but it's like with that, how do people feel close to them? Like, how do they? Why do people want to go and gift them? Maybe I'm bitter. I'll take that too. Who knows? Like, but why? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand what the appeal is in watching that. I'm like, because either way, you never. Now, next time she breaks up with her and she leaves and she wants to be all empowered, people are going to send her tons of money for this. But I mean, they're obviously making money. Otherwise, they wouldn't still do it. But it's like, it's a lot. Like I don't understand how people live like that. Life is so short. I would much rather be happy and just, I know drama sells and all that shit, but like at the same time, like come on, I can't hang with all that. It's almost like reality TV. Like you watch reality TV and you assume that everybody is who they pretend to be, and the truth is most people on reality TV are not. Like they kind of will stereotype people into certain roles and then put them with other people that clash. So they're already trying to make like a tense situation, and then and then I said people act up. They act up for the cameras because the more that they act up, the more, time they get on screen and like all this stuff. But I'm like, how do people feel like they're like close to people like that? Because Like I said, these two chicks, I have literally seen them do this like once every 4 months. So I mean, it's obviously working for them because they're obviously like raking in cash on TikTok and IG and their FO and all this other stuff. But I'm just like, why? Like the one that's going around right now, the girl is her like rubbing dog poop on her face, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make sense to me. What time is it? Oh, okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready and jump off here for a little bit. I'll probably be back on shortly. I don't have anything to do tonight, so I'm going to probably spend some time on here. My daughter's gonna be home soon. I used to go on live all the time at night, and then I said my daughter moved back in with me. How are you doing? Hi, what's going on? Hold on. Maria, am I saying like I can't? I'm telling you, everything looks so small over here. Guys, welcome through. I apologize. Like I said, I'm starting to get my tummy rumbling, and I'm like, I need some food. I need some food. Hey, Pip, what's going on? Welcome back, baby. I need to get some food. I'm making what is it? Pulled pork noodles tonight. I don't know. I thought it sounded good. Like I thought it sounded good as fuck. It sounds even like I could hear the stomach just like, bitch, what are you doing? I'm like a gremlin. You gotta feed me before midnight, otherwise I'll turn. Not much. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been kind of a quiet day. I've been busy, so I decided I was like, okay. And then I said, I don't think she'll be home tonight. She's gonna come home for a little bit. And I'm telling you, my daughter's a talker like me. Like once she gets in the house, there's no sound that can happen. But what are you doing? I'm working on a painting. So this is what I got so far. I just started it like 2 days ago though, so it's got a long way to go. So far she's pretty. I got like a basic outline for her, and then I'm just doing it like one little bit at a time. One little bit at a time, you know? Yeah. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I'm been working on for a bit. All right, guys. I'm making pulled pork noodles tonight. It sounds so good. Doesn't that sound good? It's like pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork, but then it's got noodles in it. It's got like yeah, that's calling my name. So, all right, guys, I'll be back on, like I said, in a little bit. Hey, Matt, I'll be back on just in a little bit. Like I said, I think she's going out tonight, so me and her will probably hang out for a little bit, and then she'll go back out, and I'll jump back on. You know, like I said, she's like me. When she comes in, hi, what's going on, Gemini? How are you guys? Like I said, I'm going to go make dinner here. So, yeah, it's gonna get real loud in this house, and about not in like a bad way. Me and her talk a lot, like, and she doesn't like to be on the live stream, so I try to respect her and not have it on when she comes in, and I try to give her my undevoted attention, you know. And so, yeah, she'll be here like a couple minutes probably. So, I do love you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. I can feel my epilepsy acting up today, and it is annoying the piss out of me. Like it is annoying. I know I'm gonna be out there cooking like it's annoying. Like look, oh now I don't want to do it. Now I don't want to do it as bad, but like I can feel it. It's like an internal type of thing. It's weird. I don't like it. My neurologist told me that it's normal. I'm like, oh great. All right, guys. I love your faces. I will be back on shortly. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. You guys know that you're always welcome to come and see me. Always welcome. Hopefully, I'll have this done soon. I can't reach it. Okay, next time I'm going to come back closer.